born here, and when I was born, I come from a big family. The old days, the families were big, big families. There are 9 people in my family. I'm dead center, number 5. So when natives going through time, meeting people, and in 1743, a lot of people got here. 1700s went to an end into the 1800s. Now a form of government starts showing up, the British. Making long story very short, in 1877, a peace treaty was done. No written treaty. There are exhibits all over in books about the treaty. There's no such thing. We didn't sign one. Not at Treaty number 7. Treaty number 7 includes the tribes of the Pagan. We're the hugest of the 3 tribes. Then we got the Blood tribe, my brothers and sisters, and the Blackfoot tribe. 3 of us, we are one big family, okay? And now we got the United States group. Because the 49 parallel cut our traditional territory, the 2 colonizers of United States and Canada, they're the same, but they made a border, so a lot of my pagans are in the United States. They refer to them today as a new name of Blackfeet Confederacy, with a EE plural. Whereas the Canadian ones are Blackfoot. And for myself, I think they just like the name. They like the name, but being in the United States, they want to change it a bit to Blackfeet and Blackfoot singulars in Canada. They're actually South Pagans, are my brothers and sisters. Now, for us, we adopted 2 tribes, the Sarcees, they're Beaver Indians from Northwest Territories. And we adopted the Stoney tribe, they are Stoney Indians. So they joined us at the time of the treaty in 1877, okay? Now, from there, we were put into reservations. Reservations with an Indian Act, okay? And reservations, we did not know that. The larger power knew all this, okay? They knew what they were doing. They didn't let us in to know it. But we were put into reservations. These are federal crown lands right to today. They don't belong to us. And with that, they applied their legislature, a piece of legislature, very antiquated, probably made up in the 16th century, I'm guessing, with the Commonwealth countries, maybe brought to Africa, partly brought back, called Indian Act. Now that rules our lives. You see, we're separate, and that order, that was made strictly for segregation. Divide, control, conquer these people. So when you get into a reservation, they are outdated. And it's not, I personally say they're not the way to go. If I was in charge ever, I would say this: get rid of the reservation, get rid of that system, get rid of the Indian Act, and give me the same rights as a Canadian. Because I, as an individual, do not have the same rights as a Canadian, but I am doing all the things that a Canadian does. I'm a taxpayer. I've also worked with a salary. I pay my taxes, I'm deducted. If I go to the store, I pay taxes on strawberries, on gasoline, on goods. I don't get nothing free from the government except a $5 annuity payment that they say is from the treaty, and they shove it down my throat almost. It's yours on this June the 21st every year, according to the treaty, the peace treaty. That's all I get, but I don't take it. And people tend to believe, hey, you don't pay taxes.
That's the common.
Yeah, and you get everything free. I don't get nothing. I pay for everything that I have. And that's what people don't see. So sometimes we get a bashing bad look, socially, economically, true. If you treat people like that, what you're gonna have in the reservation is exactly that product. I'm not saying that we're gonna, for the people, it's all up to the people. If you wanna get out and try hard, you can be successful, but you have to try double as hard as a Canadian to be at the same level. Because we're held back. It's a discriminatory piece of legislature. And I don't ever liked it, I don't support it, because it basically feeds failure. And that's what I think wants to be shown to the world. Native people, well, all you have to do is look at the stats. And everybody sort of feeds into that. Especially the power people, they look at that, they're gonna always have a story. Yeah, but you get this, you get that. Walk with me and you'll be lucky to survive. That's what I tell those people. Don't write about me, come and walk with me and you'll see. So my father, when I was born, had to go to United States, to Lincoln, Washington, to work in the sawmill. He had to work hard. He had a farm. We're introduced to a farm, horticulture, agriculture, and my family, his father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather. Going with my great-grandfather up Essex, and Joseph Littlely, first registered, had two sons, Thomas Littlely and James Littlely, my grandfather. Then my father from James Jr., and I come fourth generation. And on my mom's side, the same thing, crow flag and striped squirrel.
All pagan.
The pagans, like I said, going to the United States. So my father's lineage are the South pagans,
Yeah,
okay? And my mom's heavy lineage here, the North pagans in Canada. But I'm telling you, this line divide made that, but we're one pagan. So what happened is they're introduced into horticulture, and that's what they did. You had to make your own life from that plot of land, and they showed us how to do the work with seeds and vegetable gardens. Now, when I was born, Dad tried hard for us to survive on that patch of land and with the livestock. We did very well. And he took on the Western values that were taught, the good ones, and my mom, the same thing, like discipline. And that's how I started off in this world.